It's good to see you again. I spoke with a sleep specialist. He was saying that like there's nothing neurological going on with like your sleep. So hopefully, just like through counseling, we'll be able to help with that. Okay? So I want to talk about like what the diagnosis is that I came up with. If you want to move to page 362, I can go over it with you just so I can go step by step in the diagnostic process. Okay. Sure. So the disorder that I gave you is called insomnia disorder. So what this is it says A is a prominent complaint of dissatisfaction with sleep quantity or quality associated with one or more of the following symptoms. Then for number one, it says difficulty initiating sleep. So as you were saying last week, whenever like you're trying to go to sleep, that these thoughts are coming up, that you can't fall asleep. So then, and then for B, it says the sleep disturbance causes clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, education, academic, behavioral, or other important areas of functioning. As you were saying last week, that at work, that you're telling me how like people are afraid to come to your office because they're not sure like which side of you that they're going to be seeing because like the frustration and the anger that comes out because of this lack of sleep. Uh, Before I go on, do you have any questions so far? No. Okay. Then it says this for C is the sleep difficulty occurs at least 3 nights per week. So note this one too, as you were saying that you're not able to sleep almost every single night. Then for D, it says the sleep difficulty is present for at least 3 months. Again, you're telling me that these sleep difficulties have been present for about 2 years now. And then F says the insomnia is not better explained by and does not occur exclusively during the course of another sleep-wake disorder. An example would be like narcolepsy, breathing-related sleep. As you were saying, that it's only like during the night that you can't sleep, that there's no like during the day that you have like persistent or like you're falling asleep. And as long as, and also with like there's no neurological issues either with like the other disorders. And then it also says for G, the insomnia is not attributed to the psychological effects of the substance. As you were saying, that you're telling me that you only drink like just socially correct. Yes. And then with like the sedatives, that it's only in order to try and sleep. Yes. So it's not like that are explained by the effects of substances. And then for the last one, it says coexisting mental disorders and medical conditions do not adequately explain the predominant complaint of insomnia. So as I was saying that like with there's like no current disorders and that with like the sleep specialists they're saying that like everything's fine like neurologically. So that's why I came with like the diagnosis of just insomnia disorder. So do you have any questions or concerns right now?
Well, no, I'm just glad that I know what problem
Just want to say glad that like you're able to like actually have a name that you're actually able to know like what it is.
is.
I want you to know that for insomnia disorder, it's gonna be one of those things where through counseling, we'll be able to that I'll be able to try and give you some new skills that you can use in order to try and fall asleep at night. So the next thing I want to do is go through like what's called a treatment plan. So I want to work with you with this treatment plan. So during this, so what do you feel that like are some short-term and long-term goals in regards to your treatment that you want to accomplish?
A short-term goal would be myself for one day, an hour.
Okay. Each night, or just like as of right now, maybe like a week, because as you were saying that as of right now, you're not sleeping like at all.
For now,
Okay. So you're saying so for 1 hour a week as of right now?
yes,
Okay.
1 hour a week.
Okay. And then are there any other short-term goals right now that you want us to put into?
That's the only one I can think of.
Okay, that's fine. What about for other long-term goals?
For long-term goals, I would like to see me sleeping um, the whole 8 hours,
Okay.
back to a normal sleeping schedule.
Okay. I think those were be two great goals. So for the, just to clarify, so the short-term goal would be, as of right now, that for each week to at least get like 1 hour of sleep. Then for your long-term goal, to get back onto like a normal sleep schedule, trying to get 8 hours again at night.
Yes.
Okay. And then this is gonna be something that we're gonna be able to work on in order to meet these goals. So can we go more into what happened like 2 years ago with you feeling that like it was your responsibility to take care of your father's death, to
Yes.
pay for like the bills?
Specifically, what I'm looking for.
Just whatever you want to tell me.
I just feel like knowing my family works, they're irresponsible. A lot of members of my family are irresponsible and don't care about the expenses of eating and adult. And I feel like my father knew that I was responsible, and he wouldn't have had it no other way but to leave me in charge of making sure he was properly buried.
So you felt that it had to be that you were the one that had to take on these responsibilities.
Yes,
So what makes you feel that it had to just be you though?
because no one else was working. I felt like the world was on my shoulders at that point because if no one else has any jobs and no one else is stepping up to help with the expenses, then I felt I was all alone at that part. And it was even my mother who came down in and said that she would actually take care of the expenses. Then I get a phone call from the funeral director telling me that my mother just left the funeral home stating that I would handle all expenses. So at that point I was like, I'm already estranged from those members of my family, and I don't have time for the back and forth with the game. So I will make sure that it's properly done.
See, and then whenever you're telling this story, it's like what emotions are coming up inside of you, thinking about like what happened with like your mom telling you that she's going to pay for these things, and then ends up putting it all on you.
I guess resentment,
Okay.
feeling like I was always the scapegoat or the person that didn't get enough adequate um, attention from the rest of the members of my family.
So it sounds like a sense of like this unfairness that like it always had to be you, that they always put everything on you.
Yes, I agree.
Because again, like I thank you for sharing like about like these issues with like your family and everything. So and also for this job that you took on because of what happened with like your mother and everything. Do you still work this job?
I do.
Okay. So can I ask? Because you were saying at first that this job was only in order to pay for that bill of your father's funeral, correct?
Yes,
So then, is there any reason that you're still working there now?
I guess I enjoy the extra money that it brings in, and the sense of fulfillment. I do like the job. I do like working there. However, I know that I only took on the job for temporary.
So can you explain like this type of fulfillment you get from this position?
Well, I feel like I'm needed there. I feel as if um, no one else is going to do the work the way I'm going to do it. So I can't quit.
Because you said that again, as with you were just saying with like your mother, that it's kind of like that you feel that it's your responsibility, that you have to be the one in order to take on these responsibilities. And it seems like you feel that other people can, either can't or won't do it.
That's true.
Okay. So for this position, so where's your proof that there's no one else that will take on this responsibility?
Well, many of the employees that were working there in the same position as I have already quit.
Okay.
And the boss came to me and stated that, you know, due to the way I utilize the resources and my commitment to my job, they could not see me leaving the job and asked me to actually take on some other responsibilities that members who um, quit the job were doing. Reluctantly, I did, but um, once again, I felt, you know, a duty and obligation to do so.
So you felt that since like other people were quitting, that it had to be you to take on these responsibilities because other people weren't there.
Yes,
Okay. And you were saying like you do get like some type of fulfillment that you feel needed, but at the end of the day, are you getting? Because you were saying how it was only like a temporary position, that now like you're getting a lack of sleep. So are you really helping you at the end, or are you helping other people?
well, I never really thought of it that way. I never thought that I was helpful or not helping myself.
Do you feel that as of right now that with all these responsibilities you're taking on, that you are helping yourself?
Well, as you say that, no, guess I could be taking care of myself better than what I am.
And if you feel that like that you're not taking care of yourself, so what do you think are some steps that you could be able to take in order to help yourself a little bit more?
Well, number one would probably be to let the job go.
Okay. So you said like the first one would be like letting the job go.
Yeah,
Okay.
number one would be to let that extra job go.
Okay.
Because it already meet the purpose that I needed it
All right. Are there any other steps that you feel that you could be able to take?
for. Maybe not taking on or volunteering for extra responsibilities or duties.
Okay. So not taking on like more responsibilities that you sometimes you might not be able to actually handle.
Yes,
Anything else?
taking care of myself first.
Okay. So taking care of yourself first.
Yes,
Any others, or mostly just those three for now?
yeah. For now, I think those are the main three that I should be thinking of first.
Okay. And is there any ways that you feel that for those three, would those be things that you would be able to do?
Yes, letting the job go. I think I can do that.
Okay.
I know it's going to be hard for me
Yeah.
to, but at this point, you know, my health is more important.
All right. So what about the other two? Because you're saying like that you feel that you'd be able to let the job go. You feel like you can meet the other two goals, that you can take steps in order to get to there.
I believe I could. I believe I could start by, you know, not seeing myself as being needed or being the only one that can accomplish a mission.
Okay.
Maybe start working with others
Okay.
to handle situations instead of thinking that it's me versus the world.
Okay. And then for this week, what I want you to do is try and keep like just a sleep journal and to see if like you'll be able to meet your goal of at least trying to sleep like 1 hour per night or 1 hour per week, just to see like if you're able to meet that goal as of now, and if not, like what all the thoughts are that are coming up for each night. Okay.
Thank you. I will try to do that.
And then next week we can meet and talk about like how your week was, and then for the next session. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.